Hello everyone, my name is Malcolm Oliver, and today I'm going to present to you my analysis of the Professional Development Plan of the Southern Westchester County BOCES, and the overarching theme is about incorporating online course instruction into the Professional Development Plan. And this is being carried out as part of my assignment for EDIT 690, and it's the Keystone number 2. Now, just to give you a little bit of background about Southern Westchester County BOCES, they've been in operation since 1948, and they serve one of the largest and most dynamic regions within New York State, and 187 schools are encompassed within this district that serve a little bit over 100,000 students. In addition, there's adult education provided by this BOCES, and within this district there's about 650,000 adults, and in order to serve this wide range of educational needs within the district, there are about 70 programs that are provided, and they're broken up into special education, career and technical education, transportation services, interscholastic athletics, adult and community service, and technology and professional development. Now, as part of the New York State Education Department's regulations, Part 100 2DD, there's a professional development plan is required to be developed each year by every school district within the state, and or by the BOCES in which the school district is a part of. So most school districts are a part of a BOCES in New York State, and so the BOCES puts together that professional development plan. Now, there are many parts to the plan, and they're spelled out within the regulations, but the main things to take note of is that each year every instructional faculty, so every licensed teacher, should take part in at least 20 hours of professional development training, and or every 5 years take part in at least 100 hours of professional training. So most BOCES, it will stipulate that each instructor take 20 hours per year for 5 years, which equates to over 100. Now, in some instances, there'll be other equations, but that's very rare. Now, the main thing here is that, and for this assignment, our goal is really to focus on sections E and F, which really talk about how do you assess the training programs and which training programs should be assessed. And after going through the programs that are actually provided by the BOCES, there are some really very good programs that have been going on for quite some time, and they have rigorous assessments that are put into place. First, because these are state mandated trainings, and second, because they've been put on for quite some time, and the BOCES has been learning as they've been going through continual feedback. And now, the major trainings that all the educators go through within the district are typically the superintendent's conference days, which there's typically 3 a year, one in the beginning of the fall, one going into the winter, and then one at the end of year. And these account for the majority of training hours throughout the year. And then there's the DASA certification class, which counts for 6 hours, child abuse identification and reporting procedures, mandated autism training, and for instructors who teach English language learners, there is another required training, ELL standards for linguistically diverse learners, that needs to count for 50% of this type of instructors' annual training. So this is a very important one there. But through my review of these BOCES, these courses are very strong, and the assessment of these courses is very strong. Now, one of the things I did notice is that what we find is that because of COVID-19, all instruction has been rapidly shifted online. So BOCES has been very responsive in providing high-quality courses that assist instructors to the shift online. However, these courses that assist instructors to move online are not required. They're not a required part of the professional development plan, which the challenge here is that at this particular point today, all instruction is online due to COVID-19. So since all instruction is online and there's a learning curve to delivering a high quality online education, my recommendation and the recommendation that I have is that the instruction, that online instruction should be a required, should be a component of the professional development plan, and I would recommend taking a step further that a certain number of hours need to be required in online instruction. All right. So what I have done is put forth 3 recommendations that will assist in moving in this direction. The first one is to in section 2 incorporate a section that discusses the need for online teaching training and make a recommendation to require that for all instructors in the district. But there's another part here. I also noticed that for the mandatory trainings, there were pre and post assessment surveys that were carried out rigorously, and they helped for the continuous development of those certification programs. But for the online course trainings, I did not find those pre and post professional development assessments. So my second recommendation is to implement those for these new courses that are coming out in online training and development. And then the third is that every year, each instructor puts together a professional development plan, an individualized professional development plan. But in that plan, I recommend the incorporation of the use of instructional technology, and more definitively, the delivery of educational content through online instruction as part of that professional development plan, because currently it's not there. I believe that with those changes and recommendations added to the professional development plan, the instructors or the teachers within the district will be ready to serve our students through all the current challenges that we're facing as a society today. Thank you. Bye-bye. I appreciate the opportunity.